Anyway, one of the other things that happens is like you're getting a view of like Los Angeles as we drive. Is that
nice view.
I forgot what I was going to say. What was I talking about?
About the hindrances of the guys.
Oh yeah, the hindrances of just working as a female in a male-dominated field. Because what ends up happening is that there's all these little roadblocks they like to do. They want to make it difficult because you're attractive. They're going to sexually harass you. They're not going to respect you because you're a female. And it actually was interesting the other day, this lady came up to me and she said, they've seen my videos, they've seen my salon videos, and they're from Texas. Hello, they're from Houston actually. But we got in a conversation, she mentioned to me that she was in the nursing profession, and she was saying how, you know, she cares for the patients, she spends more time with the patients than the doctors, and how little respect most nurses get. And then she also brought up that a lot of the female colleagues that are doctors, the male doctors don't call the female doctors in a public, you know, or in other words, when they're like, let's say they're doing a presentation or they're actually talking to a patient, the male doctors don't give the female doctors the proper respect by calling them, like, say, Dr. Smith, or no, they don't know. They'll call them by their first name, which I found fascinating. But what she was telling me in a weird way was that in every profession, women just don't get the respect by their male colleagues as other men do. So it's an issue that I don't know if it's ever going to change technically, because, you know, a lot of men they just what they are, and they're not going to evolve. You know, it's just a little bit of a respect. It's like, why do they have to? What's in a man's mind where he has to disrespect women? Like, he makes them feel better to call them bitches and hoes, or I'm using that example, or not giving them the proper name in their profession. Why do you have to be so insecure? Or it could be like having an extreme religion where, you know, the guy has 20,000 wives, and, you know, like the Mormons or some Muslim sects, they got all these wives, and they have all these extreme rules, but the men can do whatever they want. It's very strange to me. And the women that put up with that stuff...
This society was the same even just 100 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. But they try to act like Americans act like, oh, we're so perfect, and it's like, no, you guys are chauvinist pigs too.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be with guys like, it's so weird. The more I'm around like men, even it could be UFC guys and the people they hang out with, it could be male photographers, it could be certain people that I know in Beverly Hills. They treat women like shit, and women allow it though. And I don't like it. I don't like it, and I don't want to be a part of it. And guys can call me bitches and whatever they want to. I don't care, but I don't like it. I can't change them. I can only change myself by not being around them. But I know people have businesses that are just pigs. I mean, absolute pigs. And they use their power to exploit, you know. But I mean, that's what they do because it makes them feel good. They're like older men. They've never been married. They've been married, and they get in tons of divorces, and they're always cheating. They're all over in Beverly Hills. And then, like, my favorite thing is these really fat guys that are rich, that are always or not even rich per se, but they're always talking about women and how
they're well off.
Right. They're talking about. I've seen a poor fat guys talking about women and saying, oh, this chick needs to lose weight, or, you know, she's not that hot. And I'm looking at this dude going, what the? Have you looked in the mirror? Like, some of these people are so gross. And I'm thinking, so you want a woman to be under 25, hot, and stupid, and you want to sleep with other women, and you're a fat fuck. I don't understand that. I really don't. Explain that to me. Explain that to me. What kind of man... Okay, I got a great story for you. This is a true story. I can't name any names. This dude must weigh 300 pounds, close to it. I don't know, because he's like maybe 5'8", 5'9", fat as fuck, right? But he's in like, he makes a lot of money. And turns out he has a girlfriend who gets him other girlfriends to sleep with. I mean, not girlfriends. She gets him access to women that will sleep with him. And, you know, they have that kind of relationship. And it's like, You should see this dude. He's fat as fuck, and he was saying to somebody else, "Oh yeah, when they're over 25, I don't want nothing to do with them." And I'm thinking, holy shit, this dude's over 50.
That's crazy.
No, but it's true. But he's rich. But there's some chicks that want a rich dude, so they're willing to put up with that shit. But he buys them jewelry and shit, you know. Yeah, but it's like, god damn, really? You gotta fuck a fat fuck? You want a ring that bad? Really? I don't need a ring that bad. I've never been that way.
I mean that's also those girls shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, but
I don't know why they go.
I don't know, but our world is such that, you know, presents are better than love. You know what I mean? It's like, really? You know? I don't want to judge people per se. I just think it's funny when an overly fat fuck is talking about he only likes hot under 25-year-old chicks, and he doesn't work out at all. At least work out. I mean, at least be attractive. I just can't stand it when they look like fucking, what is that thing? Who was that?
He doesn't even make an effort.
No, but who was that fat slug thing in that Star Wars movie? Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
Looking worse than Jabba the Hutt, and he's sitting there saying, "Oh, I only date 25-year-olds and under, and they gotta be really hot." I'm like, dude, like, get on the fucking, like, take a run, you little fat fuck. Shut the fuck up. But that's what I'm saying. I just find it funny. If you're a person who's got your own personality and you have some morals, you find you're lost in this world, because other people, they don't think the way you do, which is fine, I guess, but you're going to be sadly hurt if you really think people are going to be fair all the time. They're not.
It's just crazy that guy gets away with this because
he's got money.
He's got money, and those chicks fall for it.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's women that like guys that don't even have money. Or, you know, it's just like they got that pimp game going on or whatever. But it's like, for me, I'd rather be single. Having sex with someone you don't like is just like, it makes you want to throw up.
That's really bad.
I don't see how people do that. That's a nice apartment. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not into that. I like quality. But it's hard. This town, I think, is just wrong for me if I want a relationship. This is where I work.
In this town, there's so much bad stuff.
Yeah, but there's bad stuff going on everywhere. But I'm saying we're in Beverly Hills, or we're in that area, and so it's kind of weird. But I think if you're in a further out, north or south or something, you might find better people.
I would think so, but I have friends who live in the valley or live somewhere else in LA. They complain about the same attitude.
Wow, interesting.
Same stuff going on, relationships.
Fascinating. Yeah, life is weird. It just seemed like when I was in college, it was like, life was so, I hate to say easier. It was easier in some ways and harder in other ways, but love was a lot easier to find, what you thought was love. And as you get older, it's harder to find like quality love.
That's absolutely true. Yeah, I can agree with you.
And the older you get, the more you go like, oh, I'll never find it, because, you know, you're too stuck in your ways and you don't have any hope. To be honest with you. How much is your gas? This is $2.65. How much is your gas where you're living? But
like $3?
No, I'm just saying this is going to be all over the world, so they'll see it. I mean, some places it's $3, some places it's whatever. Yeah,
it's cheap, yeah.
I know. It's $2.65. It's always when I'm not driving is when gas is cheap. When I'm driving, it's high. What the fudge? Yeah, if you find someone that's really a good person, like, be with them. No, but stay with them, because what happened to me in my life, I've had a few really great guys, but unfortunately for me, and it was my fault, not necessarily theirs, I wasn't in the mindset to be like in a relationship with that person. For whatever reason, I thought, you know, I don't know, there was something weird. Sometimes if you're not mature enough and you haven't grown, you're not looking for the right things. You know, but it's tricky.
You didn't know it at the time.
No, but then you find out, oh my God, that guy was so great, then you find out, oh, that guy's married now and he's got a baby and he's happy, and you're happy for him, but you feel like, holy shit, I fucked up bad because I didn't see the quality this person had. Because it gets weird. Sometimes you're not attracted to the person. Like, if you go for like a certain type, and then you think that's the right type, but you don't know that type's not necessarily good, you might make some really stupid ass decisions. Sometimes the best looking person is not the best person for you, and sometimes the, you know, just a good person is the person for you, but your hormones don't know that yet. But when you get older, you're like, oh wow, I fucked up big time, which sucks. Regret is the worst problem in life. Always found this house interesting. It's this one over here with the weird grass, it's very strange. But yeah, that's my life.